From losing two best friends to rap star, the story of 21 Savage. What's up guys, this is Rap Otaku here, and today we're going to be talking about one of the most interesting stories of rappers today, and that's the rise of 21 Savage. 21 Savage has already made a huge splash in the scene, and he looks like he'll be around for quite some time. But as we look into the struggles that he had to face all his life, and how he became a rapper that he is, it's quite simply inspirational to see how one can change his life through dedication. Born as Shia Joseph, 21 Savage bounced in and out of beat-up apartments around Atlanta with his 4 brothers and 6 sisters, and later settled in 2100 block in East Atlanta. As a child, his mother was the pillar of his life and was with him for everything, even recalling a time when a neighbor accused him of spray painting their car even though he didn't, which broke out in a fight amongst the two families after his mom ran up on the neighbor for falsely accusing her son, and then 12-year-old 21 Savage broke a pair of scissors to use as a knife. Even with his mother's love, this couldn't shield 21 Savage from the surrounding and what went around him, witnessing the murder of his uncle when he was just 11 years old in front of their house. The surrounding environment nevertheless started influencing and molding the young mind of 21 Savage, who had witnessed more deaths than most grown adults would see in their whole life, and so began emulating what his peers were doing. In 7th grade, 21 Savage caught rumors of a clique planning to jump him at school, and so he brought a gun to school and was later expelled after beating the guy up just 10 days after the gun incident. The next year or so, he bounced between the Caleb Regional Youth Development Center, known and referred to in his song No Heart as Panthersville, and alternative school. He attended high school for 1 semester before finally being kicked out of all the schools in the county. Ironically, 21 Savage recollects getting A's and B's, but quite simply, he was just a bad kid. Out of school and without any real structure in his life, 21 Savage began delving deeper and deeper into gang life, from which he started selling drugs as early as 14 years old out of his mom's house. He was affiliated with the 21 gang, named after the block they lived in, and all the members got the number tattooed on their body, of which 21 Savage's is on the side of his face when he was just 16. As a gang member, 21 Savage was living comfortably, but as he emphasizes, he wasn't some sort of gang mob lord as other rappers try to paint themselves as, but saw it as more of a means that allowed him to live and support himself independently by the age of 16, and was able to get his mom a new apartment and a car himself. As a teen, it was always him, Johnny, and Larry. They were always seen together and always were hanging out. But as the hustle came with consequences, Larry, who was shot and killed when 21 was just 17 years old, as well as his mother, who helped raise 21 Savage as a kid, Tamika. By the age of 19, 21 Savage at this point in his life has seen so much death around him, but now he was also the father of 2 children. The moment that changed 21 Savage forever happened, however, on his 21st birthday. What he thought was supposed to be a routine pickup was actually a hit, and 2 assailants shot his car, killing his right-hand man, Johnny. 21 Savage was also hit 6 times, including a hit to his neck and head. Having lost 2 of his best friends at this point in his life, as well as countless friends and family, this was when he really began focusing on music. He explains early on he was just messing with music because it was something to do, but this was when he really began focusing and started investing money that he had made from the streets into music. As a teen, 21 Savage had a friend named Mookie Mardi Gras, a future member of Slaughter Gang that helped inspire him to start rapping. He eventually did a song with Mookie titled Keep It 2100, which was the first song that got him some street buzz and recognition for his talents. It was also the same time when the moniker 21 Savage was created, when he was trying to create an Instagram account, with the word Savage being associated to the Mars Savage clique that he was affiliated to as a teen. His studio got a huge upgrade when his brother Taman robbed a house and came back with a new MacBook and music equipment, and the producer Sonny Digital, whom 20 Savage knew from the streets, hooked him up with one of his first mics and a copy of Pro Tools. He also later linked up with Metro Boomin, another person he had known before the music, from hanging out at Sonny Digital's house. When Savage told Metro Boomin that he had began rapping, although Metro was told these things every day by people, he, for whatever reason, also unclear to himself, was intrigued and decided to send him some beats, which resulted in the song Drip, and they recognized that they had chemistry immediately. Also after that, he connected with Key, an Atlanta underground music OG whom he also knew before the music, who had influences on 2-9, Awful Records, and OGG, who took a liking to 21 Savage and saw his potential, offering connections to the hottest local producers like Zaytoven and TM88. Just to paint a picture of how many connections that 21 Savage had in the rap game before he even realized or considered rapping was the fact that he already knew Mozzie, Tracy T, Moja, a homie of Gucci Mane, and Offset of the Migos from the streets. A pattern that we keep seeing is that he either knows a local Atlanta rapper or producer through the streets, or knows somebody that knows them. One might wonder how he came to know so many people involved in rap in the streets, but this was an unexpected blessing that actually came as a result from his childhood full of turmoil, which forced him to move and live all around Atlanta. Furthermore, beefs in Atlanta aren't necessarily between Crips and Blood, as 21 Savage explains in an interview. They're more like area beefs, which allow 21 Savage to smoothly work with other people, as 21 Gang are affiliated with Bloods, although 21 Savage claims to be cool with both factions. Lastly, 21 Savage was open-minded and was down to collaborate, and didn't involve himself in petty drama and beefs, becoming friends with Lotto Savage, a future member of Slaughter Gang, who was from Zone 3, who later became one of the only two in the 21 Gang not from East Atlanta. Lotto Savage explains that the crew was cool with him because 21 Savage said so, and when 21 Savage went over to Lotto Savage's neighborhood, the same respect was shown to 21 Savage because of Lotto Savage's word. 21 Savage still had one foot in gang life, however, using money he made from his hustle to feed and provide on the side while focusing his energy on the music. 21 Savage claims to have never filled out a job application in his life, where in 2014 he was arrested in a 98 Acura in possession of marijuana, a Glock 40, a Ruger 9mm, 89 pills of opiate hydrocodone, cash, and a scale. Tragedy hits 21 Savage once more in 2014 in the midst of a rising music career when his brother Taman was shot and killed in a blotched drug deal, for whom he ends up getting a dagger tattooed in his forehead in tribute to. At this point in his life, I can't imagine how he felt, having come so far and his dreams so close, and losing someone you love so much right before they get to see it. With a suffering heart, 21 Savage in the same year releases his debut, Picky, produced by DJ Plug, and that's when everyone began paying attention to the kid from 2100 Block. The following year, he released his debut mixtape, Slaughter Tape, with the support and feature of some of the hottest producers in the rap game. In 2014, he also released two other mixtapes, Free Guwap with Sonny Digital and Slaughter King, which resulted in a surge of popularity for 21 Savage and now everyone was talking about him, and the internet was all in buzz over his music. For his releases in 2015, 21 Savage earned himself a spot on the prestigious XXL 2016 freshman cover with fellow peers like Kodak Black, Lil Uzi Vert, G Herbo, just to name a few. But he wasn't done just yet. After years of being told that he wouldn't amount to anything, after years of being torn from losing everyone around him due to violence, and after years of trying and struggle to change his life around, in July of 2016, he released his most critically acclaimed work, Savage Mode. This joint EP with Metro Boomin included a song X with feature by Future, which became 21 Savage's first platinum record. Furthermore, the EP gained international success and peaked at number 23 on the Billboard 200, becoming their highest charting EP to date. It is very clear to see that 21 Savage has come a long way since his days on 2100 Block. What 21 Savage says makes him most happy is that today he is able to support the family of his friends and family that he lost. Overall, the rise of 21 Savage is one where he had to overcome all odds and let go of so many life tragedies that would break any other man, and use his connections in the streets for something more positive. This man really made something out of nothing, and you can't help but give this guy props because it's not always easy to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Well guys, that was the story of 21 Savage, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of 21 Savage and what you think about his recent project, Without Warning, down in the comments below, as well as mention any rappers that you want me to cover. Other than that, if you're new to this channel, I hope you subscribe to this channel. I make rap biographies like this and talk about the inspirational come up of rappers. If you like rap music, I think you'll love this channel.